Right, welcome back, and we have Dylan Henshaw opening the bowling for Ladbury Lightnings, and we're gonna have Kieran Ferrari and Sean Benjamin open the batting for Harding Hurricanes. Kieran has scored a few bit of runs in the last matches, so he would like to be doing the same over here. Big match this for Ladbury. As we said, they have to win all of them for winning the GPL, and Dylan coming for the first ball. Starts with a slow one. Kieran just plays it out, just a dot ball. Good start there. Good to see Dylan not bowling his first slow one straight on the batsman's head like last time. Dylan coming in for a second delivery now. Kiwi plays it out to the mid-off. This could be a run-out chance. Oh, it was way out if that was direct hit. Good try there by Sargent. Kiwi taking on the risky runs over there. He was miles outside his crease if that hits. Gets a life really. That is going to be a bye run, I believe. Yes, that is buys. Misses the bats, misses the stumps, goes to the keeper as well, and Kiwi's going to come back on strike now. Oh, and Kiwi has got that in the body over there. Really quick bowling here by Dylan. He's got the pace. As we saw last match as well, he got a few wickets on the top. Four deliveries in, 2 runs for no loss. Lightnings had a really easy one last match over there. Just had to score the 38 in the 20 overs. Did it quite easily within the fourth over, I believe. And they are taking the risky run again over here, and they're going to get a single. Good batting this by Kieran, just coming out of injury as well. He's looking good. He's taking the singles, running nicely now. Yeah, he did score a few runs as well, and I believe he's keeping as well now that Chris Powell's not playing this match. Who's gonna keep? Okay. So end of first over. The score is 3 for no loss. And I think we're gonna see Louis Bruce come in for the second over now, or is it? Roshan. I thought Roshan wasn't playing this match. I've just seen him now. He had disappeared for a bit in the middle. Oh yeah, really nice. There was a bit of chat by Rick Hatchman saying you shouldn't give Roshan the new ball. He's clearly proven Rick Hatchman wrong there in the last match. Right, for the second over we have Roshan coming in for his first delivery now. Kieran to face the first ball, the second over. And that has completely done Kieran. Very good ball. Continuing his bowling from the last match here. Roshan coming in for a second delivery now. He plays it out towards the fine leg region. And he's gonna get a comfortable one this time. That brings Sean Benjamin back on strike. 0 of 2. They gotta keep rotating the strike, I'd say, just like the last match, Calpe. They really struggled to do that. And they were losing wickets quite often as well. Hence resulting in the all out for 38. Same bowling attack here, but I think as Roshan comes in for the third ball now. That is straight back towards Roshan. He has got it on his feet, try to stop the ball with his leg. That's what happens when you put your leg towards the ball. Sean walking back just to make sure the ball is okay. Roshan not looking comfortable over there. Definitely save 4 runs over there, Roshan. That was smashed straight back at him. If he didn't stop it, there was no ways any other fielder was getting anywhere close to it. As Roshan comes in again. A big swing and an appeal by AJ. The umpire is not at all interested in that. So 2 balls to go in the over now. Roshan, 5th delivery again. Sean hits it straight back to the bowler. Stopped by Kiwi this time, as he was trying to go back into his crease. And we have Kabir Mirpuri, our all-time commentator, back in the comms box after his first game today.
Hello Manav, hello everyone. Good to be back up here to watch some cricket. Didn't get much cricket obviously in the first game that was played. As you see Mohammed Roshan running in here once again. Another big swing down the ground. Sean Benjamin looks like he's only got to be playing one way in this game. Good start this for Lathbury. 2 overs gone. 5 for no wicket. Dylan Henshaw to continue. But yeah, just good to be back up here. One of those games that earlier that you just want to forget, put behind you. I mean,
2 games
just
now.
didn't come up with a batting. Couple of games that haven't been. I think we got the stuffing knocked out of us when we played Lathbury in the first game last week. But nevertheless, good to see cricket on in Gibraltar, and good to bring you another game, second game of the day. Another 2 games to follow tomorrow. Dylan Henshaw to bowl his first of his second over. He's back over length. Sean Benjamin again with a big heave. Trying to put it over the infield on the offside. No one out on the offside. In front of square. Dylan Henshaw, obviously very smart cricketer. Probably had a look standing at mid-off previous over. He knows he has to go back of a length to this guy. Put the odd full one in there, Yorker. Here he comes again. Full this time. Sean Benjamin plodding forward. Calling his partner through for a single, brings Kieran Ferrari back on strike. Kieran obviously coming off a good score last game, 49 runs. Just couldn't get his team over the line though in the end. Be looking to bat and get some time out in the middle here today. Oh, it's a good shot from Kieran.
Good field placement.
Good ball as well, but good field placements from Lathbury.
Bowlers have been bowling to the fields even in the last match. This is one good thing about Lathbury. They've really bowled good in the power play, kept the runs down. I would say the game plan for Hardings would be see out the opening bowlers, maybe get the singles, keep rotating the strike, and then maybe they can attack the first change, second change bowlers after that. Dylan coming in for his... Oh, that's a 4.
That's a really good shot that from Sean Benjamin. Just rock back on that one. Hit it over extra cover. Drifting leg side differential this time. Sean Benjamin once again flicks off his legs. Finds a little gap between square leg and fine leg. Manages to get back for 2 runs. Takes Harding Hurricanes to 13 for no loss. Still 1 ball left in this over. Not been a bad over so far, 8 runs coming off it. Yeah, full this time, Yorker. Just missing the stumps. Sean Benjamin again trying to dig it out with a big swing though. Misses it. Ends up being a dot ball to end. See Kieran Ferrari 4 off 7 balls, and Sean Benjamin with his big heaves 8 off 11. Looks like Mohammed Roshan will continue. Took a blow in the first over, putting his body on the line for the team. Bowled well in the first game today. Got a couple of wickets. All important wicket of Ian Latin. Also taken my own wicket. He's out there again with the ball in his hand. Ready to bowl his second over. Just down the leg side. Should be called a wide. Batsmen do come through for a single as well. Oh, just buys. Kieran Ferrari probably just walking across his stumps.
So we're using the ICC rule now.
Feels like it's subjective sometimes, this man of the wide call on the umpires. Umpire's decision at the end of the day. Umpire standing in today, Seb Maynard. He tries to go big. Is it got to go down Louis Bruce's throat? No, just over Louis Bruce, who's standing at long on. It's a maximum. It's 6 runs. Sean Benjamin. Not holding back here. Yeah, found the middle of the bat on this occasion, Manav, but
he's a big man, Sean Benjamin. If he connects it, you can surely forget the ball.
Sometimes you go big or go home.
I think for Sean, it's always go big.
Go big, yeah. Marshall, can you have a response? Yeah, he goes full, he goes straight. Another big heave. Sean Benjamin disappointed with himself. He goes across the line again, misses it this time, and the stumps shattered on the ground. Bails everywhere. Lathbury Lightning celebrate. It's a big wicket, it seems. Sean Benjamin could hit a big ball. He has to go. New batsman walking out to the crease now, though. Everyone knows him. Lorne Burns, very good cricketer. He has a bit of a job on his hands now. Obviously, Chris Pyle, the skipper, not in today, not playing. Adds all the more responsibility on Lorne's shoulders, but plenty of experience for Lorne. I'm sure he'll play ball by ball, watch it, and back himself as he usually does. He joins Kieran Ferrari up there in the middle. Harding Hurricanes 20 for 1. 3 balls still left in this Mohammed Roshan over. Always good to come back with a wicket after a 6, Manaf.
Oh yeah, always. It's the best way you can make a comeback, really, after a 6.
Yeah, it looked like Sean Benjamin was just going to play one way, and Mohammed Roshan said, I'll bowl full, I'll bowl straight. You miss, I hit. And that's exactly what happened. He has his first wicket of this game.
And this is the big wicket for Lightnings if they want to get this match done quickly. It's Lorne Burns. He can do some serious damage if he stays in dead at the end.
100% Lorne Burns. We saw him back in the game last week for Harding Hurricanes. Got a start but couldn't quite kick on, couldn't see his team home. Tries to get off the mark here, pushing it into back to a point, but no run. Kieran sends him back.
Didn't quite time it properly.
Yeah,
gets a bottom edge.
Bottom edge, yeah. A field change for Lorne. They've got 2 fielders out in this power play still. His 3rd man on the boundary and a sweeper on the offside.
The exact field they had last match as well for Roshan.
Oh, Lorne, beautiful. Just rides the bounce. Oh, it's a lovely 4 runs. Just rides the bounce, gets on top of it, doesn't try to overhit it, uses the pace behind. Slightly short there, Manaf, slightly wide.
They had a fielder back there, but well placed by Lon. Finds the gap. And I believe that Zach Simpson's over there who went for a proper slide tackle over there.
Couldn't quite cut it off. Can he come back with another wicket? With a response. Not as easy with Lon. Pushing it back to the bowler ball and getting something on it. Taking the pace off it. Dot ball to end. Harding Hurricanes 24 for 1. 4 overs gone. Mohammed Roshan 2 overs, 1 for 12. Dylan Henshaw 2 overs. No wickets for 10 runs. Looks like he's the one that's going to continue. Takes off his bucket hat. Gives it to umpire Sebastian. This will be a good battle. Lorne Burns obviously a very good player. Dylan Henshaw a very good cricketer as well. Obviously Lorne on the non-strikers then at the minute, but I'm sure we'll see some very good cricket amongst those two. See who comes out on top. And down the leg side. Wide called by the umpire. Kieran Ferrari trying to ride the pace, flicking off his legs. We see no one down here on the leg side boundary. Behind square. Third man's fine legs in as well, sorry. Slow ball.
Oh, there's a misfield there. That's Zach Simpson's again, huh? Is he? No.
Oh, that was a young
Lucas, is it? No, Lucas is playing for Hurricanes, not bad.
Sukhjit's son.
Angus?
Uday.
Angus?
Uday. Yeah.
That's a lovely shot there.
Yeah. But they've got the fielder out for that. Say the field has moved from a sweeper on the offside to a more straightish point on the boundary. Deep point, call it. Oh, that one stays low. Good wheels, good pace. Like field change now. Third man comes into the ring and they send Louis Bruce out. Too long on. And comes Dylan Henshaw again. Low full toss. Down to Louis Bruce, who's just been moved out there. Comes to him along the ground. Short this time. Lorne Burns plays it really well.
That's not going to travel.
Not going to travel though. This new football pitch that's been put in halfway through, half across out the cricket pitch. New grass just slowing it up. They do come back for 2 though. Lorne Burns seems like he played that with a lot of time. Maybe it was a slow ball bouncer. Oh, good pace though. Good pace though on that one. Enzi over with a dot once again. No boundary in that over, just 6 off it. Harding Hurricanes 30 for 1 after 5. One over left in this power play. Kieran Ferrari will take strike for the start of the next over. Mohammed Roshan will be bowling it. So they've stuck with the same bowlers from the first game in this power play. Here he comes again. Nice looking drive that from Kieran, but straight to Louis Bruce, standing at mid-on. Beautiful shot that from Kieran Ferrari. Mohammed Roshan just straying onto the leg side slightly. Kieran Ferrari happy with that one. Just uses the pace, flicks it off his legs. One bounce 4 over mid wicket. See the idea, hit a boundary and then rotate strike. It is good cricket, but Dylan Henshaw standing at backward point, walking in very, very closely, not allowing any singles in there. Very sharp. Good comeback since the boundary. Mohammed Roshan again, another dot ball. Kieran Ferrari pushes forward, tries to work it into the leg side, but a little bit straight. Allowed the bowler to recover the ball and not allow the single. Another dot. 3 dots in this over so far, 4 balls gone. Oh, they try to snatch a quick single and managed it. Kieran Ferrari gets himself off strike down the other end, on ball left. Burns having a little look around behind him, leg side. We all know he likes that ramp shot. Is it too early to go for that yet? Manav saying yes, it is.
With the situation.
Nodding his head in agreement. Oh, he does flick it off his legs though. Good work though from the young man. That short fine leg does the fielding, keeps it to 1. Will end the over. 36 for 1. It's the end of the power play. And looks like we'll be having a bowling change. New bowler to come on is Akshay Rathore. Apologies. We've seen him and I faced him. He's a decent bowler.
Not rapid as... What do you say? He's not as rapid as Dylan, but he has his eye and length. He has a good slow one as well. He knows what he does.
Got a good cricket brain. Sometimes that carries you forward. He's got to need to use all of it here against Lorne Burns, who's on strike. I think both teams will be happy with their own power plays. Probably in the balance. That wickets column obviously all important, with maybe what is a shallower batting lineup than they would have liked, Harding Hurricanes, but on the day they've got to do the job, the people that are here. And at the minute it's Kieran Ferrari and Lorne Burns out there. Goes full and straight. Slight inside edge. Batters come through for 1 run. Big appeal. Not given. Kieran Ferrari survives. Umpire just signalling to the bowler that he thinks that the ball was going down the leg side. Good areas though from the new bowler, Akshay. Short this time, back of a length. So again, Kieran Ferrari trying to drop it in. Rotate that strike, but where's it on his gloves or looking at his arm? It hit him somewhere, but it wasn't on the bat. The dot ball, get over so far. Swing and a miss. The dot ball. Bowler pulls up. Dead ball. Please don't forget to signal to the umpire. Keep everything in check over here. Still 2 balls to come. Here he comes again. Long old run up. Oh, it's on the pads again. Everyone goes up and umpire once again says not out. Kieran Ferrari trying to play it late, trying to use the pace. Missing it once again, wearing it on his pads. Survives another day. It's a really nice shot that from Kieran. It's got to be 4 runs to finish the over. He's back short and back of a length. Maybe a bit straighter, maybe just straight to the leg side. Kieran Ferrari rode that. He was trying to do that the previous ball. This ball was a bit quicker. Kieran Ferrari manages to find some bat. Gets it on it and really nice shot off the middle of the bat. Third man couldn't cut it off. 4 runs to end the over. Harding Hurricanes 41 for 1. 7 overs gone. Got a run rate under 6, but won't mind that too much right now. Just trying to rebuild a little bit, make sure these two settle in. We do have Gideon still to come. He's obviously played a big innings in a recent game gone by, 70 odd. Some big hits in there. Maybe they just want to set a platform. Obviously, we all know lawn burns can go very big. Sometimes they might just want to target the change bowlers, and Mohamed Roshan will continue, so there will not be a change from this end. Not yet. Mohamed Roshan will bowl out. It's bowled 3 overs, 1 for 18. It's bowled well so far. 6 and over and 20 over cricket. As a bowler's bowling in the power play as well. Starts off well, top ball. They are keeping a little bit of pressure, the 4 fielders. 5 fielders in the ring still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there is 5 in the ring. Straight to Longburns, tries to push it into the leg side with a bit of power, but not getting much on it, but does get something on it. Manages to squirm it into the mid wicket for a single. Bottom edge of the bat. Just having a little look at his own bat now. Kieran Ferrari 15 off 21, he's on strike. We know Kieran can play some nice big shots as well. Very different to the opener, Sean Benjamin. Same result sometimes, but 2 very different looking shots, I'm sure. Tries to go big. Push it down the ground. On the dot ball, Louis Bruce. Richie Cunningham there at square leg. Really trying to pump his team up. Voice box of his team, I'm sure. Again, leg side, big appeal from the skipper and wicketkeeper, but it's called a wide.
He wanted a review. You don't have that much system yet.
Lightning field is asking for a review. Obviously no review system in place here.
Surprised
there are some cameras and we can ask the batsman, but not given by the umpire, wide given in the end. Again, trying to push it into the offside, but that extra cover field is really, really tight in, not allowing any singles.
Ball count, please.
And good over so far. 2 balls still to come. Just 2 runs off. Kieran tries to go in the air this time over mid wicket. It is over the fielder that's standing in the ring, but he's going to have to run hard to get back. Louis Bruce is on the ball and on the throw, but he does manage to get back. Tries to go big there. Is that into the wind, Manav?
I think it's against the wind, if I'm not mistaken.
Against the wind, yeah, so into the wind.
Yeah.
So, well, no harm done. No fielders there, so still out there. Oh, yes, he's picked the fielder and he's have to run it hard though, and he has the young man.
Almost.
O'Day.
They're going good. Now they can target the other bowlers that the Lightnings have.
That's what I was saying before. They just need to try and stay in and wait for the change bowlers. You need to bat your 20 overs. That's the rule number 1 of 20 over cricket when you're batting. Make sure you bat the 20, obviously.
I don't see any front leg spinners in Lightnings. They're more of a pace attack.
They have their Richard Cunningham. He usually bowls, gets wickets, bowls his off spin. They've got Zach Curacao Bunny Simpson standing down at the third man boundary. He bowls his leg spin. He's also a wicket taker, but nonetheless,
Shaw is the perfect choice for him to bowl against long.
Plenty of overs still left. They just want to make sure they get themselves to maybe 15 overs. These 2 still there. Make sure Lorne Burns is still there, and then they can go big. Launch. Obviously, Gideon's still to come in. We know Gideon can go big, as mentioned before. It's Akshay Rathore to continue to bowl his second. Full toss on the legs. Kieran Ferrari just flips it down to Axel Shah, standing on the third mat on the fine leg boundary, rather. one just staying low. Really watch that ball. This pitch is unpredictable sometimes. Good pitch to bat on, but there is the odd ball that will pop, or the odd ball that will stay low. Short. Well played by Lorne. Really well played that by Lorne. They do have fielders in. Loughborough do have fielders in place for exactly that. But Lorne Burns didn't try to overhit it. Just really rode the bounce. Had to reach a little bit higher than usual, but was in the air for a little while. A couple of bounces and then goes down over the boundary rope for 4. Fielders were in place. Fine legs on the boundary. Deep square legs on the boundary. He put it right between the two of them. Earns himself 4 runs, takes himself to 14 off 12. There's a slight field personnel change in the field. Dylan Henshaw just coming across to deep square leg, deep backward square leg. It's a nice shot that. For 1 by Lorne, straight to mid-off, but comes through for the single. So it's a boundary and then a single. Is that what your dad showed you growing up? Your dad obviously a coach, man of try and get the boundary and then work the single. Next ball.
That's a smart plan to go around with it. When you have a deep batting order as well, that's a smart way to go with it.
I was watching a World Cup match between West Indies and England, and I think Brathwaite was on commentary. And he, as we see, Kieran just flick it into the leg side for another single. Brathwaite was on commentary, and someone hit a boundary and then a single, and he said, and Brathwaite just said that all the uncles everywhere are probably clapping because that's what they would have taught the youngsters. Best form of cricket when you're batting. Frustrates the fielding side. Boundary and a single. And we've seen a boundary and a wicket today, but Harding Hurricanes trying to build a platform here. 1 ball left in this over. It's good pace. Back of the length again. Burns trying to push it into the leg side, off the back foot, but no go, no run. He's on 15 or 14 balls. Kieran Ferrari's there with him, 20 of 27. Harding Hurricanes 53 for 1 after 9. There is a drinks break at 10. Maybe you want to try and get there, reevaluate. There will be a change in the bowling though, with 1 over to go before this drinks break. Bowler will be Louis Bruce. We know Louis has some pace in his bowling, but we've come to know him more for his cutters and slow balls and all his variations. Tricky little bowler. Obviously opens the batting for the national team, so applies a lot of time and into the batting trade, but got the ball in his hand now. See if he can break this partnership before drinks. Again, well played that by Kieran. Easily works it into the offside for a single. Gets himself off strike. Another good battle this, Louis Bruce against Lorne Burns. Obviously 2 cricketers that know each other very well. Friends, of course, but they're on different teams. One's in green, one's in yellow. Louis Bruce, obviously the ultimate competitor, will want to get him out. Goes short, gives him a little bit of width. Longburns just again riding the bounce, not trying to overhit it. Asby Lightning do have a fielder out there on the offside sweeping, just slightly in front of square. Harding Hurricanes come through for a single. That's a brilliant shot, that from Kieran Ferrari. Sounded a bit clunky on the bat, but it's got to get to the boundary. I know the fielder manages to come round from long off and cut it off, so it's just 2 runs. I think Kieran thought it was 4. It's just 2 in the end. Fielder Akshay. And just to get a foot down or a hand down just before it creeps over that boundary rope, so it's a bit short that from Louis, short and wide. Kieran Ferrari will be disappointed he didn't fully find the middle, but finds the edge on this occasion, or maybe slightly opens the face of the bat and once again works another single down to third man. Zach Simpson. 2 balls left in this over, 5 off it so far. Oh, Longburns tries to go across the line on the slog sweep, but misses the ball. AJ does catch it and release it and hit the stumps. Longburns was out of his crease, but did manage to get his bat down in time. I see AJ standing back. One ball left in this over. Longburns will probably be looking for the boundary, although doesn't need to take any unnecessary risks. Solid in the end. Solid from both. Good cricket all round. Take us through to drinks. It is 10 overs gone. 58 for the loss of 1 wicket. Sean Benjamin 14 off 13 balls he scored. Longburns is out there 16 off 17. Kieran Ferrari 24 off 30 balls. We'll all take a little 5-minute break. Get a cold one on this hot day. I'll join you for the second half of this innings in a few moments. The new bowler, Zach Simpson's the one that's come on after this drinks break. He started well. He's bowled 2 dot balls in a row. Kieran Ferrari on strike. Kieran Ferrari tries to go on the sweep. He is very good at it, but it was wide in the end. Ball was drifted down the leg side. Disappointed with that, Kieran. There is a gap there. We found middle of the bat would have been 4 runs for sure. Zach Simpson, another wide on the offside this time, dropping it short. Seems like he's trying to bowl it a bit slower. Maybe it's the wind holding it up. Oh, it's hit straight to the person at short cover.
Good pressure, boys. Great pressure.
Kieran Ferrari once again comes down on the sweep. It's the bottom edge down to Sarjan Singh, who's on the boundary. Another single, another run out to the total.
Great stop, Zaki.
Lorne Burns tries to use his feet. Well, does use his feet rather, but just decides to block the ball in the end. What realised he couldn't get to the pitch of it, so good bowling that from Zach, tossing it up. Late dab that from Lorne. Another single. To end that over. 5 runs coming off it. Current run rate 5.72. Projected score of 114. But you all know that the acceleration will come from Lorne Burns if he manages to stay out there. He's on 17 off 19 balls. Kieran Ferrari 25 on 33. One. Last ball. 63 for 1, Harding Hurricanes. Off 11 overs, Louis Bruce will continue. Coming in now for his second. Looks like it's a slow ball, back of the hand. Was full. Lorne Burns does push forward, tries to smash it through the covers, but only manages to hit it straight to short cover. The young man, they put Uday Singh in the extra cover position. He's doing well. It's stopped a few balls in there now. Oh, that's great work that, but it's not out. Lorne Burns did lift his foot for a slight split second. Was good keeping that from the skipper AJ. Louis Bruce again with another slow ball out of the back of the hand. Gets a little bit of bounce, get a little bit of pop in that wicket. Stumping. Bit of an appeal, but foot was definitely down. We've got a good view. Good bowling that from Louis Bruce though. He'll know in the back of his mind as he comes in again. Goes for a little bit of pace this time, but it was short. It was a little bit more width on offer this time for Lorne Burns. Really nice shot from Lorne. Hits it through point. Off the middle of the bat, 4 runs. 2 bounces and over that boundary rope. Just saying that Louis Bruce will know in the back of his mind that everything he does here is just in practice for Germany. World Cup qualifiers, he'll be part of the Gibraltar national team, part of that squad. Just have a big role to play. You have a response. Oh, once again, another slow ball. Seems like the slow balls and cutters are the deliveries that are being most effective for him.
I got
3 dots in this over, and that boundary 4 that we saw from Lon. Still 2 balls to come. Oh, good work from Mohamed Russian there at backward point. Burns looking to come forward, but just held his ground in the end. Ball was full from Louis. Burns tries to open the face and ride the Yorker length ball. Just a dot ball in the end. Once again, deja vu for Louis Bruce. Same delivery again with a bit of pace as earlier in the over. Another 4 runs. Pretty much a carbon copy from earlier. So I do make that 2 boundaries and 4 dots in that over. So 8 runs coming off it. 12 overs gone. Harding Hurricanes 71 for 1. Burns 25 off 25. Managed to get his strike rate up there to 100. I'm sure he'll be looking to push that towards the back end of this innings. Probably will start to kick on now. It is Zachary Simpson to continue though, and Kieran Ferrari on strike. Starts with a full toss. Kieran Ferrari does get good bat on that. Looks like it's going to be 6 runs. Kieran Ferrari's never going to miss out on those. It's a hit me if you please, hit me if you will kind of delivery. It was a Gandhi ball. Kieran Ferrari manages to pump it over mid-wicket, over that boundary rope. Umpire raises his hand, 6 runs. He'll be happy with that one, takes himself to 32 off 35. He'll also be looking to kick on now. That's an even better shot, that's an even better shot. Full from Zach this time on the off. Oh, but it's good fielding though. All happening out there now. That's Richie Cunningham running around from long off. Is that 4 runs though, given by the umpire in the end? 4 runs. That shot was classy. Shot was old school Kieran Ferrari. Just waited on that one and put it over extra cover for 4. Lovely shot. 10 runs from 2 balls. He tries to go again. Opens the face this time. Is it going to be another 4 to Kieran Ferrari? Yes, it is. He's looking to push on, and he's doing that really well. 14 off the first 3 balls.
Finish strong, lads. 1 wicket here to go over.
I think he tried to put that there. It wasn't fluky. That was the opening of the face. Ball bounces, spins towards the boundary rope, and does go over for another 4. Oh, that's in the air this time. Dylan Henshaw coming across. Looks like it's going to be a catch. Yeah, he's not going to drop them. That's a big catch and a big celebration from Lathbury Lightning. They know how big that wicket is. Kieran Ferrari was looking to push on. He was on 40 off 37 balls, but the 38th ball, trying to flick it off his legs. It's in the air. Dylan Henshaw running in from deep mid-wicket. Takes a good catch. One you'd expect him to take, but he does take it in the end, and that's what's important. Kieran Ferrari has to go. He walks off. Once again, going in the 40s. Lathbury Lightning will be really happy with that. It was quiet out there, but I will give them a little bit of skip in the step. 14 off the first 3, and then the wicket. Kieran Ferrari walks out, fist bumps his teammate. New teammate walking in, new batter walking in is Gideon Crichton. We know Gideon can go big. Left-hander, obviously. So it will be the left-hand, right-hand combination. Just felt that Harding Hurricanes were pull themselves back in with that few boundaries, but maybe trying to one ball too much from Kieran there, but trying to push up that run rate. It's understandable. Projected score now 134. It is creeped up a little bit, but they will definitely need more than that if they want to trouble Lathbury Lightning here today. Obviously, Lathbury Lightning bat deep. 4 or 5 very good batsmen in their team. Two balls left in this over, as mentioned. Gideon Crichton takes strike. See what game plan he has. What does he go with? Will he have a little look around, or is he going to try and swing for the hills? Oh, it's big appeal again. Didn't look out to me on the monitor. Looked to be drifting down the leg side. Also a bit high. Full toss, it's a big swing, it's in the air, but it's over everyone's head. And it's 6 runs, Maximo. It's the fence, and cries of catch it from Lathbury fielders, but no one in that position exactly, and would have been over their head anyways. 6 runs to end the 13th over. Gideon Crichton cuts himself off the mark. Second ball with his 6. Takes his team to Harding Hurricanes 91 for lost 2 wickets. Lawnburn still out there, 25 off 25. Didn't face the delivery in the last over, obviously. Will be a change in the bowling. New bowler to come on. It's a man that we all like, man that everyone loves. Cricket loves him. It's good to see him playing a couple of games running now. He's got the ball in his hand, the big man. Hit a couple of big 6s before. We want to make sure the batsmen don't do that against him, but here he comes. Number 14, Richard Atchman. Starts with a Yorker length delivery. AJ skipper, wicketkeeper running across to square leg to keep it to 1. Splice off the splice of the bat, edge of the bat, bottom edge. A little bit of chat now from Lathbury Lightning. A little bit of bounce, a little bit of skip in their step. A lot of hands frailing though. Everyone trying to set a field. There is a bit of a change, moving mid-wicket, who was inside the ring over into cover position, extra cover position. So for the left-hander, they have a deep mid-wicket, cow corner. Long on, long off, and a sweeper on the offside. Everyone else is inside the ring. On the edge of the circle, I might add. So singles on offer, but Harding Hurricanes will be looking for boundaries. 7 overs left. 41 balls, 1 ball bowled so far in this over. Full toss. Gideon Crichton pushes it down. And again, Dylan Henshaw, always in the game, all the way down at long off, making sure the batsmen run it hard. Direct hit, but the batsman was home safe. Brings Lorne Burns back on strike. Oh, it's good delivery. Bowler has his hands on his head. How did that miss? He's saying it was full, it was straight, but not straight enough. Ball did stay low. 3 balls gone in this over, 2 singles and the dot. Good so far from Rick Hatchman. Ramp effort though from Lorne. Bowler's asking the question, but not a massive appeal, not really any kind of appeal, but he's asking the umpire. Not sure Lorne got any bat on that. That's a beautiful shot, that from Lorne. He knows straight away, he knows it's a 6 runs. Over the fielder's head, over Richard Cunningham's head, standing at long off. Straight into the outdoor nets here in the Europa Oval. Lorne Burns out there, 6 runs, Maximo. 32 from 29 balls. 99 now, Harding Hurricanes. 1 ball left in this 14th over. Rick Hatchman with the ball in his hand, 8 so far from it. The boundary will do now for Harding Hurricanes. And that looks like that's what they're going to get. Lorne Burns this time just did push forward but waited, and then late dab, flick of the wrist. Good bat speed, good acceleration of the hands. Gets another 4 run through back with a point. Rick Hatchman, what started as a good over, ends with 12 coming off it. 2 boundaries off the last 2 balls, 6 and a 4. Lorne Burns, 36 from 30 balls. Gideon Crichton, 7 off 3. He's hit a 6 as we know. 103 the total, loss of 2 wickets, 14 overs gone. And we will see a bowling change. It's the evergreen Richard Cunningham. Always great to see Richie Cunningham with the ball in his hand. He does toss it up, so there is a chance for the batsman. Although Richard Cunningham very well known for taking wickets during these middle phase of the game, of the innings. His team are going well, but they want to break this partnership. They want to get Lorne Burns out in particular, but they'll take Gideon. They'll take Gideon. He's the one on strike. Floated up by Richard Cunningham, just down the leg side. No wide call, so it's a dot ball. Full Yorker length. Gideon did wind up, but opts not to, just blocks it out in the end. Bottom edge, squirms itself into the leg side. Square leg comes in, but it is a single. We'll bring Lorne Burns on strike. This will be interesting. Lorne Burns obviously a very good player, knows how to use his feet. Don't know if he'll just let Richard Cunningham bowl at him. Richard Cunningham is going to have to use that experience. Just left by Lorne Burns, nothing given, no dot ball. Oh, it's in the air. Fielder coming in. Chance. Oh, he's dropped it. That was a chance. Should have been taken. Lorne Burns, only a half shot. Kind of just trying to lob it in the air, really. Not quite sure what he was trying to do with the fielder down there on the boundary, but it was a chance. He's put it down. That's a big wicket. Big chance to drop. 2 runs in the end. Unfortunate, Richard Cunningham brought on to break the partnership, and there was a chance there for it. It's a poor shot, really, from Lorne Burns. You expect better from him, but he's got a lifeline. Make it count, as they say. He's been given a lifeline. Gets a single off the next ball, and Gideon will be back on strike. ball left in this Richard Cunningham over. Gideon tries to go big, has gone big, it's in the air, and it's over the boundary rope, and it's over the fence, and it's into the car park. And it will be 6 runs to Gideon Crichton. He looks like he's dealing in sixes. Takes himself to 14 off 6. He's hit 2 sixes in those 6 balls. The fielder has to go and fetch it from the indoor nets or from the car park. Not quite sure which, but it was a big one. Lorne Burns is still out there. 39 from 33 balls. 15 overs gone. 113 Harding Hurricanes for the loss of 2 wickets. Projected score has gone up to 151. Current run rate 7.5. What can we see in these last 30 deliveries? Lorne Burns will be on strike. So there is a change in the bowling. Dylan Henshaw will be bowling his last over. Brought in earlier, probably to try and break this wicket, I would imagine. Their partnership, rather. Here he comes steaming in. Lorne Burns on strike. Full toss. Lorne Burns is equal to it. Should be called a no ball. That is called a no ball, and it's also 4 runs. Great start to the over for Harding Hurricanes. It will be a free hit, and Lorne Burns 39 off his 33 deliveries. This is the cricket we want to see. This is 20 over cricket. We want to see boundaries. Lorne's got another chance here with a free hit now. Ramp shot coming up probably. No, rocks back and goes even bigger this time. It's 6 runs. It's a maximum. Brilliant shot from Lorne Burns. Dylan Henshaw brought back on to try and get a wicket, but it's going all wrong for him here at the start of his last over. It's short, and Lorne Burns is brilliant. Rocks back and smashes it over the mid-wicket boundary for 6 runs. What's Dylan Henshaw got? What's his response? Down the leg side, should be called a wide. Isn't called a wide. No wide called, nothing given by the umpire. Lorne Burns looks around, looks at the umpire. "28 deliveries left. Dylan Henshaw still has 4 balls left. What's he got to do? This is last over of his spell. Lorne Burns now does well. It's good delivery from Dylan. Lorne Burns takes himself to 50. Off just 37 balls, 6 fours and 2 sixes. It's been a good over so far this for Harding Hurricanes. 12 off it. Still 3 balls to come. Gideon's on strike. What's Dylan gonna do? It's a big swing from Gideon. Nothing though, misses the ball, just a dot. Uneventful. But it's a good comeback so far from Dylan. First ball of the over was a no ball 4, then a 6. Just a dot, single and a dot after that. Full toss, really good pace, full, really smashes the wicket, and you have another wicket. Was a full toss, looking for a no ball, but it wasn't high enough because it smashed into the wickets. Rathbury Lightning have another wicket. Gideon Crichton has to go. New batter in is the young Niall Garrett. Interesting move that from Harding Hurricanes. They do have batters in the pavilion still. Nikhil Advani's there and Harsh Mangat also there. But they've gone with the young man now, Garrett. We know he can hit boundaries. Probably just has to try and get his partner on strike for what is these 25 balls left in this innings. But Lightning will be happy with that wicket. We know, as we saw, Gideon can hit the sixes, can hit the boundaries. 125 for 3. 1 ball left in this over. एक बॉल बॉल उसको बहुत चला That's a fast and a furious ball, short as well to the young man. Ruthless, savage. No holding back from Dylan Henshaw. He says if the batter's out here, then you should face me no matter what. Whatever I want to bowl, and he goes fast, goes short. Now Garrett backs away, manages to survive somehow. But it was a frustration. The ball in frustration ends in a dot. He ends 1 wicket for 28 off his 4. Harding Hurricanes 125 on the board. Loss of 3 wickets, 4 overs left, 24 big balls. Big events. Thornburn's still out there, so we'll be looking to try and get 150, 160. 160 rather, sorry. Bowler's come back on is Akshay Rathore. On the leg side, should be wide. That called by umpire Sebastian is called a wide. That's great running that from Lorne saw the fielder at the was on his heels slightly down here on deep backward square leg. He tried to ride the bounce on that one, managed to get it out there to the fielder, but he comes back for 2 runs. Told Niall to push. More importantly, he's back on strike. Full there from Akshay, had a bit of pace on it. Thornbird tries to go big down the ground, but wraps him on the pads. Probably going down the leg side. Just another dot ball. More simple shot this time from Lone Burns. Just rocking back, pushing it into the offside, down to the sweeper on the boundary. Comes through for a single. Good over this so far for Latbury Lightning and Akshay Rathore. Oh, that's full, that's straight, that's fast. Everything but a ball that Niall Garrett would want, and he has to go because he's just been bowled. It's ruthlessness from Latbury Lightning. Bit of an experience for the young man as well. Stumps shattered, bails flying. New batter to walk in is Hashmangat, the magnet man. He'll be on strike. That one's fast as well, but down the leg side, wide ball will be called. Looks like he's putting a little bit more pace into these deliveries. So dot ball there. One ball left in the over. Alright, should be one there, but Thornburn says no, says I want strike at the start of the next over. Just 18 deliveries left. Harding Hurricanes 130 for 4. Kieran Ferrari obviously 40 off 38 balls. Out in the 40s again, unfortunately, but he did well for his team. Louis Bruce looks like he's gonna be brought back on. Scorer could just let me know how many overs Louis Bruce has bowled so far. So Louis Bruce just being brought back on for his third over now. 18 balls left, 3 overs to go. Projected score is 1 over 150, but just want to try and get as many runs as they can now. Runs on the board is all important. Louis Bruce goes with slow ball. Warnbird's not taking singles now, just hits it down the ground. One on offer, but says no. Interesting option. You all know what he can do with the bat, but that's beautiful. That's why he called no. That's a brilliant shot, that from Lorne Burns. It was slightly shorter, maybe a little bit of width on offer, but it was a bit quicker ball from Louis. And once again, Lorne getting some runs, getting 4 runs down there past third man. Third man and backward point, both in the ring. Uses the pace, uses the wind. Brilliant shot that from Lawn. Slow ball short from Louis. Dylan Henschel's on this one once again, but it's short. Oh, I felt that was a chance. I felt there was a chance. He'll know it, but sprinting in from the boundary never easy. Just a single to the total. Lawn burns off strike and he's down the other end. Brings Harsh Mangat back on strike. They come through for a single. That's what they want. They want to get Lawn back on strike for as many of these deliveries as possible. 2 balls left in this over. 14 in total. 14 in total. Louis Roos 19 conceded off in his spell so far. Goes full, goes straight, Yorker length. It's a good ball that from Louis. Burns manages to get it out and down the ground for 1. Means Hash will be on strike for the last ball of this over. It's practically like a free hit now, essentially, I would imagine. Still some batters in the hut. So 12 balls left, 18 overs gone. 137 Harding Hurricanes for a loss of 4 wickets. Burns still out there, he'll be on strike. Partner Harsh Mangat on the other end. Akshay Rathore to continue. It's full. Just drifting on the leg side from Akshay though, and it's a brilliant shot from Burns. Classy stuff. Flicks it over the mid wicket and down to cow corner in the end. 4 runs. Important runs these. Important runs. Sure he'll be trying to go big again. Boundary of every ball now. He'll be thinking. What has Akshay got? Has he got a response? Field change now. Cow corner goes out. Mid wicket goes out to cow corner. Burns doesn't care. Burns goes over that same fielder, over the boundary rope, and it's a massive 6, and it's a beautiful shot. Slog sweep. Beautiful timing on that one. It's another 6 runs, 10 off the first 2. Burns moves himself to 69 off just 46 deliveries. He's got 10 balls left and he'll be thinking, he'll be looking for another boundary. He doesn't care where Lathbury Lightning put their fielders. Put them on any boundary rope. I'll put it over your head. That's what he's saying to them. What's he got? The third ball of the over. Ah, it's a great response that from Akshay. Great response. He goes full, he goes quick. It's a Yorker. Lorne Burns manages to dig it out though. Another good shot that from Lorne Burns. Got to come back for two. Oh no! The fielder unfortunately standing at fine leg boundary. Goes through his hands. It's another 4 runs. Again, Akshay drifting on the leg side. Lorne Burns with a beautiful flick off the legs. It had pace behind it, and the young man down there couldn't stop it from going over the boundary rope. 3 boundaries in this over. 4, 6, top ball 4. Still 2 to come. Harding Hurricanes get past 150, 151 now the score. Still 2 balls to come in this over. 14 off it so far. That's a brilliant shot. That's a brilliant shot, probably best of the lot. Flick of the wrist, off the legs. Lorne Burns gets down low. Akshay drifting down the leg side once again. Lorne Burns helps himself to another 6 runs. This is the over. 20 off it so far. 157 Harding Hurricanes. They'll be really happy with this total after the start that they got off to.
This is going to be this is not going to be as easy chase like last time for the Lightnings now. This is going to be a good game.
Lorne Burns will be looking for 3 figures, I think. 79 off just 49 deliveries. Probably try to take the single off this last ball, I'd imagine. Get himself on strike for the start of the next and the last over of this innings. And does exactly that. Very, very sensible batting by Lorne Burns. Takes a single off the last ball. He'll be on strike. Projected score has creeped up. 166 now, that projected score. Kieran Ferrari, obviously we saw him depart. 40 off 38 balls. Sean Benjamin swinging for the hills in the beginning. 14 off his 13 deliveries. It will be the last over of this innings though. 158 for Harding Hurricanes. Will be Louis Bruce to bowl the last over. Man, I've just in the background saying Louis Bruce, Lorne Burns rather has to go for the ramp shot, but I think Louis Bruce is bowling all these slow balls and cutters. Difficult with those, but we'll see what he does here. First ball, no, he tries to go up. It's up in the air. Dylan Henshaw running in. Is he going to get there? Lorne spins away from Dylan in the end, and Lorne Burns come back for 2 runs, and more importantly, back on strike once again for these 5 deliveries left in this innings. Good bowling that from Louis Bruce. Slower ball again out of the back of the hand. Pops up in the air. Top edge there from Lorne Burns' bat, but fall safe, drop safe. Chance, cutting chance. Oh, put down. Catching chance that by square leg. Sergeant Singh, the unfortunate man there standing at square leg. Getting a little bit of a telling off from his captain.
Come on, boys.
160 the score now. 4 balls left. Short from Louis Bruce. Lorne Burns on the front foot pull. Again, was in the air for quite a while, but no fielder managing to get under it, and the ball runs away for 4 runs in the air, drops and rolls forward towards the boundary rope. All important runs these, 164 now. Lorne Burns 86 off 53. 3 hits will do it. 3 hits will get him to those 3 figures. It's been a brilliant knock so far. He's on 86 off 53, just 53 deliveries. It's down the leg side. They put a fielder down there. He's got to come back for 2 surely. Got to run it hard. Lorne Burns got to get back. Chance here for the run out. Now he manages to get back. Lorne Burns in time. Another 2 added to the total. Good running that in the end. Another good shot, but it's down the ground. Got to come back for 2. Harsh has to sacrifice this. He has to. He is doing that. He's running hard. Chance. Lorne Burns on the other end. Louis Bruce now manages to make it back for 2 runs in the end. Moves himself into the 90s. 90 off 55 deliveries. Last ball of this innings. 10 off this over so far from Louis Bruce. He's gone for 30 in his spell. And that's a wicket. Lorne Burns out. Uneventful last ball in terms of boundaries, but it is a wicket for Louis Bruce. He will get. Umpire just confirming that now over the walkie-talkies. Harding Hurricanes end 168 for 5 off their 20 overs. Good fight back in the end by Harding Hurricanes, managing to get themselves up to a good total. Lorne Burns the key in that. 90 runs for him. Be an interesting chase this from Lathbury Lightning. They have got the batting lineup for it. The firepower in their batting. Take a quick break and we'll be back in about 15 minutes for the second half of this innings. Please make sure you join us and you like and you subscribe. Thank you.
birthday party?
It was good.
Yours or your daughter's?
My daughter.
How old?
3.
Oh, massive party for the 3-year-old.
No, the children's party happened on Thursday. This was us, with close friends going out.
Ah, fair enough.
So today is her birthday.
Happy birthday, but you're here.
Well, I've done all my parenting responsibilities.
Daddy duties.
And now,
Now you're a cricketer.
exactly. Keep. Find me out.
Me or him?
Someone come up for dinner, okay?
We said both of these.
What deal we said, both of these?
Yeah.
Hard balls, you can do that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And hard balls, you can have back to point. Alright, boys, one of you needs to square leg.
Okay, so welcome back to this very interestingly poised game now. Howding Hurricanes. They've done the batting, they've got the runs on the board, and they've got 168. Lorne Burns obviously getting more than half of those runs, got 90 today. Very good batting performance from him, but they're out there in the field now. Lathbury Lightning turn to bat. Start with the same two that started in the first game today. Dylan Henshaw on strike. Richard Hatchman joins him. Will be Gideon Crichton to start. First ball down the leg side. Wide ball called by the umpire. As we can see, Kieran Ferrari though filling in for the cap skipper today with the gloves. Kieran Ferrari, obviously wicketkeeper many years himself. Had a really bad issue with an ACL injury. Stayed away from the gloves, but he's got the confidence to put them back on today. Just pushed into the leg side by Dylan. Manages to get himself off strike and off the mark.
On the boundary bed.
Required run rate is 8.42. Something that you would say if Dylan Henshaw is there for half of this time wouldn't be too much of a problem. Not someone that hangs about.
Gee. Is that one of his new bats?
Hatchman drops it into cover there. Short cover. Gets himself off the mark as well. Gideon with little in swingers. Here he comes again. On the angle. Oh, chance really. Leg buys in the end. Come through for a single misfield from the young man, Kaelin Jackson. Standing at short fine leg.
Close as you're comfortable.
3 balls still to come in this over. Can they get an early breakthrough? It's a great length that from Gideon. It's a good length. Hatchman plays one way. We know which way. We know where he's looking. The field is set for that. But it's a good length and swing and a miss from Richard Hatchman. Kieran Ferrari doesn't quite grab it, but does manage to stop it. So it is a dot ball. Same sort of length again, maybe just slightly shorter this time. Richard Hatchman tries to play it into the offside this time though. Same result, misses the ball once again, another dot. 1 ball left in this over. What has he got to do with the last one? So on the pads, ball's gone up. Just dropped, nearly rolls back onto the stumps. Kieran Ferrari, the keeper, didn't know where the ball went, neither did the batsman. Ball went straight up in the air, not too high. A little bit of backspin on it, nearly going onto the stumps. That would have been an interesting wicket. An interesting bowled on the scorecard, but Gideon finishes a good over, just 4 coming off the first one. It's a good start that for Harding Hurricanes. And looks like Harsh Mangat will be the player the bowler to bowl the second over of this innings. The magnet man. Can he work his magnets onto those wickets? Get that ball tracking. So interesting field here. Just looks like one fielder out on the boundary line at the minute. Now, and yeah, long off as Louis Bruce for some reason up here next to the commentator instead of being down in his own pavilion. He has helped me though, there is a long off out. He is correct. Also a sweeper on the offside. Louis Bruce does have his pads on, so I imagine he'll be going soon enough if there is a wicket or two. Harsh starts with a low full toss. It's hit through cover. Fielder tries to come round. Nikhil Advani going with his feet though and stumping the ground when he misses it. Should go with his hands really. It's what you're taught as a youngster. Leave the feet for football. Misses it on this occasion and Dylan Henschel has his first boundary of this innings. Oh, that's a loose delivery. It's a no ball. Can't be bowling too many of those. It will be a free hit the next delivery. That was nearly over his head. I'm sure the umpire will give him a warning. Looked like it slipped out of his hand. Not so good this. Not a good start to the over after what was a very good first over from Gideon. They'll need to bowl in partnerships here if they want to stand any chance of winning this game. They have the runs on the board, but they have to bowl well. Harsh once again drifting down the leg side. Dylan on the sweep, but misses it. Maybe just walking across his stump slightly, no wide given. Lorne Burns was interested for a second, standing at mid on. Dylan Henschel helps himself to another boundary. Looked like a slower ball that from Harsh, just slightly floaty. Henschel had to wait for it, so he did. Pushes it over Lorne Burns' head for 4 runs. Moves himself to 9 of 6 deliveries. Good over this for Latbury Lightning. Short again, that. Dylan Henschel's not going to miss out on that. It's in the stands. Everyone's running. It's another 6 runs for Latbury Lightning. That's a Gundy delivery. Really bad ball that from Harsh. Really poor start this from him. Latbury Lightning batters in the stands here, quite close to the commentary box. They were trying to catch that one. It was a big old 6. 15 runs off this over so far. Still 2 balls to come. Oh, it's a better delivery. Yorker length. Dylan Henschel just trying to open the face and run it down past the third man, but misses the ball completely, and it's just a dot ball. Good response, but really want to break this partnership after such a good over. Short again though, and Dylan Henschel's on the back foot this time through the off, and it's another 6 runs. It's another big hit. He's making it look easy. Although he's been given the balls, been giving these boundary balls. Hush. Surprised that if he gets another over. Each ball was a different length and a different width and a different everything under the sun. .21 coming off that Harsh Mangat over. Gideon Crichton carry on, obviously bowling very good first over, just went for 4. 2 overs gone, 25 on the board for Lathbury Lightning. Dylan Henshaw 21 off just 9 deliveries. Richard Hatchman just faced 4 balls for his 1. He's on strike now for the start of the third. Hatchman just pushes it into the offside. Lucas Golding at extra cover, short extra cover, very, very close in. Might I add. Stopping the ball, just a dot ball. Oh, Hatchman this time on the back foot. Smashing it through the offside. No one out there on the boundary. 4 runs to Hatchman this time. He's getting in on the act this time now. The big man uses those big biceps to power the ball through the offside. Lathbury Lightning flying, 29 on the board. Good response that from Gideon. Better length, better width. Partnership is 30 off just 16 deliveries. Dylan Henshaw's back on strike though. Expect big things. Commentators curse just a backward defensive shot. Very uneventful. Top ball. It's 5 coming off the over so far. 2 balls still remain. Wide ball, called by the umpire, Sebastian. Pulls the length back this time, Gideon. A bit more pace. There was some width on offer. Dylan Henshaw trying to help himself to another boundary, but misses the ball completely. Some good glove work there by Kieran, standing up to Gideon. Dylan Henshaw tries to go big again, but just pushes it down the ground in the end. Just a single to end the over. Decent over from Gideon. Once again, just 1 boundary in it. 4 overs, 3 overs gone. 32 on the board for Lathbury Lightning. And it looks like they're going to Lorne Burns. Probably a bit earlier than they would have liked. Obviously, Hash paying a heavy price. 21 coming off his over. So there is a change. Leg spinner Lorne Burns. Saw him with the bat before. Get some big runs, hit some big shots. Some very classy stuff in there as we've come to expect from Lorne Burns. Got to do a job with the ball. Now, Lathbury Lightning need 137 off 102 balls. Required run rate of just 8.06. Single to start. Means Hatch is on strike. This will be an interesting battle. I can only imagine Hatch trying to play one way against Lorne. Not going to try and hang around, probably sent in for that reason. Don't see too many forward defensives in Richard Hatchman's game. There you go, there's the big swing, but it's a miss. Dot ball. Interesting field. We've got a cow corner and a long off. It's full again. Catching chance, Jim Atwood. What a catch from Jim. Great bowling that from Lorne. Pull the length back just slightly. Probably slower in the air too. Rich Hatchman looking to go across the line, looking to go big. It's the only way he knows. But he'll have to make his way back to the pavilion this time. Just managing to find the outside edge of the bat, and good catch taken by Jim there at short third man. We've seen Louis Bruce run down back to the pavilion. Imagine he's in next. Akshay's in next, and then Louis Bruce. So they've plenty of batting still to come for Lathbury Lightning. 33 on the board so far. Harding Hurricanes will want to build a little bit of pressure, trying to get that required run rate creeping up. They'll manage to do that if they can constantly take wickets at the right times. It's a big partnership out there now. They want to break this one as early as possible. We've seen Akshay Rathore hit some big hits. Preferred option down the ground usually for him. Keeping the same field though. Cow corner is on the boundary. And long off. Nikhil Advani down there. The two fielders on the boundary in this power play. Good bowling that from Lorne Burns. Really nice through the air that from Lorne. Good length as well. Actually has to come forward at a full stretch. Play a forward defensive. Dot ball, 2 balls to go in this over. It's been a great over so far. Slightly fuller this time. Oh, and unfortunate that. Short extra cover. Just allowing that ball to get through his legs and come through for a single. It means Dylan Henshaw will be on strike for the last ball of this Lorne Burns over. Just 2 runs and the wicket coming off it so far. 1 ball to go. Good length again from Lorne. Dylan Henshaw knows that he's up against a good bowler. Doesn't want to just throw his wicket away after they've just lost one. Doesn't want to try and give Harding Hurricanes any more impetus. Fends away, blocks it away. Now the dot ball to finish the over. Looks like Gideon will carry on. Be ready to bowl his third. Lathbury Lightning 34 for 1. 4 overs, 2 overs left in this power play. Akshay will be on strike. Looks like there is a slight field change. Long off comes up to mid off, and mid on goes back to become a long on. And they've still got that cow corner in place for Akshay. What can Gideon do? Rattle those stumps. Slightly back of a length. Bit of width on offer, but not sure if he tried to leave that or tried to ride the bounce, but another dot ball. See what Harding Hurricanes will want. Just try and build on a few dots and keep Dylan Henshaw on the other end, on non-striker's end. Oh, catching chance! It's off the edge, but Kieran Ferrari standing up. Pops in and pops out. Really unfortunate. That would have been a huge wicket. He is standing up, remember. Really unfortunate. Those are the ones that just sometimes have to stick. Goes down, and another dot ball in the end. Oh, another great length again from Gideon. Really good length from Gideon. Actually plays and misses, but he's called by the umpire. This is a good over so far from Gideon. Things are happening. Dylan Henshaw will be on strike though. Starved of the strike slightly in the last over and a half. 23 off his 14 deliveries. I'm sure he'll be looking to go big. On the offside, he's probably had a little look. Knows there's no one out there on the boundary. Oh, tries to go hard through the offside. Misses the ball though. Another dot ball. Good stuff this from Gideon and Harding Hurricanes. Good work from Kieran Ferrari behind those stumps. Kieran Ferrari trying to lift his team. And raise the energy. Slightly straighter from Gideon. Dylan Henshaw just pushes it into the short mid wicket for another single. On ball left in this over. Just a single and the leg by and the bye coming off it. Good over for Harding Hurricanes. Pushed into the offside by Akshay. Single to end the over. Latbury Lightning 37 for the loss of 1 wicket. 5 overs gone. 1 over to go in this power play. Looks like Lorne Burns will be the man to bowl it. Really good over from him in his first over. $132 required for Latbury Lightning from 90 balls. Still a long way away. Good little spell this for Harding Hurricanes, keeping that run rate required. That current run rate is now 7.4. Required run rate 8.8. Great delivery that from Lorne. Really good bowling that from Lorne. Be another bye. Actually trying to play the forward defensive, but ball turning away from the outside edge of his bat. Kieran Ferrari can't keep hold of it. Dylan Henshaw very quick. Call from the non-strikers then to come through. Again, good bowling up from Lorne. Not easy keeping Dylan Henshaw under wraps. He's doing that at the minute. I'm sure Dylan Henshaw won't be trying to hold back too much longer. He tries to go big, it's a good shot. There's no one down there, but they wouldn't stop it anyway. It's way over the boundary rope and it's 6 runs. It's a lovely shot that from Dylan, he just waited on it. Slightly fuller there from Lorne, maybe slightly too full. But it's a good shot in the end, and he does get a maximum. Takes himself to 30 off just 18 deliveries. Slightly better length that from Lorne, slightly slower through the air as well. But no need for any risks for Dylan after hitting the boundary, after hitting the 6. Just knows he has to open the face of the bat and take the single, get himself down the other end and rotate that strike as much as he can. Akshay pushing forward, wants a single, but Dylan Henshaw tells him to stay there. Bit quiet out there now again, couple of boundaries and the heads have gone down just slightly. They need to keep the energy up. Anything can happen in cricket. Couple of balls, couple of wickets. Got a long way to go in this game, in this chase. Burns just pulling out of that one. Quick through his stride. Dead ball called. Get another go. Ooh, it's really poor that from Lorne Burns. Really poor. Last ball of the over. It's bowled a no ball. He's allowed them to have a free hit. Akshay can have a blow. He can have a swing. He'll be eyeing it up down the ground. That's where he likes to go. It's a great shot along the ground though, but they have a fielder out there at cow corner, just a single. Lorne Burns gets away with it really in the end. Don't see that too often, spinners bowling no balls. Ball pitched off the surface though. Maybe trying a variation. Ball slipping out of his hand perhaps. They will end the over with a single. Not a bad over that for Loughborough Lightning. 47 the total for the loss of 1 wicket. Six overs gone. That's the end of the power play. Harding Hurricanes can spread the field now. There will be a change in the bowling as well. Nikhil Advani to come on. And he will be bowling against Akshay Rathore, who's on 3 off 10 balls, taking his time out there, having a little look. His teammates hitting the boundaries and don't want to get too bogged down. They won't want that required run rate to creep up on his account. Field set, Nikhil's ready. Here he comes, Nikhil Colley. Oh, stops with the ball down the leg side. Always surprises me, slow bowlers bowling leg side wides. Never understood it myself.
The other side of those tyres.
Being the ever accurate bowler that I am. Keeping it between the lines. Keeping it in play. Keeping it legal. Came through for a run as well there before off that wide, so it was 2 wides. Dylan Henshaw on strike, tries to go big with the slog sweep first up. Misses it completely. Just a dot ball. This can be either 6 or out. Fast hands again from Dylan, but just straight into the ground. Lucas Golding will do the fielding. I hope no one's in the swimming pools in the houses. This could go big. Big slog sweep attempted again, but probably too full for that, Dylan. Just gets a single. Not a bad over from Nicholas Colley so far. Oh, fast hands that from Akshay. Hit hard into the offside. But Harsh does really well to come round. Collects it. It's good running from the Loughborough Lightning batters. 2 more runs to the total. Sweeper on the offside had to come round to the extra cover boundary to clear that up. Two deliveries left in this over. 4 runs off it. 5 runs off it rather, sorry. Oh, Akshay decided to go back to that. Heard 2 noises. What did he get some bat on it? That's probably what saved him. Advani would want to finish this with a dot or a wicket. No boundaries. Been a decent over so far. Anything length has got to go big. He tries to sweep. It's down the leg side. It'll be another wide. He's got another go. Any bat on that one for actually would have been runs. Again, hit hard into the offside, but straight to the fielder this time. Top ball to finish the over. Means Dylan will be on strike for the start of the next. 7 overs gone. Lathbury Lightning 53 for 1. Lorne Burns 2 overs. 1 for 11. The pick of the bowlers. Interesting change here though. Looks like they're going to bring on the young man Lucas Golding to bowl. So there is a change. Lucas Golding will be the new bowler coming on. Obviously, Harding Hurricanes probably just trying to hold Lorne Burns 2 overs back. I believe Gideon still has one as well. Looking around the field, short on bowlers today. So having to bring in the young man nice and early. Be an interesting battle, this young man. Great shot that from Dylan. Down on the ramp. Flick of the wrist, get some extra pace behind it. Starts off with a boundary, starts off with a 4. Lucas just straying a little bit towards the leg side. Easy for Dylan in the end, really. Good pace from the young man. That one hitting Dylan Henschel on the pads again, trying to play the similar shot to the previous boundary that he hit. Trying to play it on the spin onto the leg side. No go though, just a dot ball. Good response from Lucas. Yeah, that's good bowling again from Lucas. Dylan just waiting on that one, pushing it into the leg side. Too short mid wicket for another single. Good come back from after that first ball boundary from Lucas. Oh, trying to bowl a slower ball. What looked like a slow ball there, Lucas, but again pushing it down the leg side. It'll be another wide, and the batters come through for 2. Unfortunate that for the young man. After coming back well. Won't want to give them too many of those. 108 now required off 75 deliveries. That could all change in an instance with a couple of wickets here. Need to break this partnership, do Harding Hurricanes. Slightly back over length, but it's on the offside this time, so it's good. Just a single.
I'm not sure about that. No, I'm not sure about that. running into him.
So 9 runs coming off this over so far, 2 balls still to come. Short, wide. Dylan Henshaw leaves it. Called wide by the umpire. His partnership is 30 off just 26 deliveries. Akshay Rathmore taking his time, 5 of 13. Dylan Henshaw 32 of 22. Short, Dylan Henshaw rocks back and hits it very well and easily over the boundary rope for 6 runs. Down towards cow corner, very easy shot in the end for Dylan. That pace is not going to trouble him. It was short from Lucas. Still got a delivery to go though. Kid's just trying to give him a little bit of encouragement. It's a big test for the young man. Dylan Henshaw's a good batter. Expensive over this. 43 now for Dylan. 7 short of his half century. Short again, but on the offside this time, and beautiful shot off that bat of Dylan Henshaw. Sounds brilliant from up here. Smashes it through the offside, through covers. 4 runs, and a really good over that for Lathbury Lightning. Takes their total to 73 for 1 off just 8 overs. Dylan Henshaw 47 off 27 deliveries. Akshay Rathmore 6 off 14. Playing the holding role. He's on strike now. It's a shame that, because Nikhil Advani had bowled a good over the previous one, but pressure kind of releases after you have such a good over like that. So they need to bowl in partnerships, need to find a way to break this one out there in the middle. They'll need to do it relatively soon, because a couple of overs like that can take this game very well away from the fielding side. It will be Nikhil to continue. Quite a full length. Akshay Rathmore goes full-blooded down the ground, but misses it. Just a dot ball. Good work by Kieran Ferrari down. Standing up behind the stumps. Looked full to me. Looked like it was going to pay the price, but batter misses it in the end. Thrown up that one by Nikhil. That's really good work. Foot never left the ground though, I don't think. Good work by Kieran behind the stumps once again. Better length that from Nikhil. Looks floaty.
Can we start looking at getting some lights on, please?
It's another dot ball. Akshay looks to be struggling out there just ever so slightly. Strike rate of under 50. Doesn't match his prowess in previous games. But he's still out there nonetheless. A bit quicker that one from Nikhil Advani, but result is the same. Another dot ball. 3 dots. I feel a big swing coming though. Feel a big heave. Gets a chance to do it with a full toss, but doesn't get all of it. Goes straight down to cow corner, who does relatively well. Sean Benjamin down there doing the fielding. Keeps it to 1, but it brings a dangerous Dylan Henshaw back on strike. Oh, it's a poor delivery, that one, this time from Nikhil Advani after what was a very good over to start with. Full toss on the legs. Dylan Henshaw's never going to miss out on that one. 4 runs to the total of Lathbury Lightning. Dylan Henshaw gets to his 50 and his half century. 51 for him of just 28 deliveries. Finally gets the applause from his teammates. They all seem quite comfortable down there when he's out there at the crease. Obviously still some batting to come for them. Louis Bruce still to come in. Skipper AJ also with his pads on down there. Dylan wanting strike for the next over, probably trying to take the single, trying to steal a single there, but Akshay sends him back rightly. Rightly so. So the over will end with a dot. Akshay 7 off his 18 deliveries. Dylan Henshaw firing on all cylinders as usual. 51 off just 29 deliveries. Loughborough Lightning 78 for 1 off 9. We'll have one more before the drinks break. 91 to win off 66 balls. And it looks like there will be another bowling change. Harsh, who was very expensive in his first over in the power play, only bowled 1, went for 21. He's being brought back on here with 1 to go to drinks. What can he do for his team? Can he come up with a response to that first over? Bit of encouragement from his teammates out there. Here he comes. Oh, it's full, but it's down the leg side. And that's running away to the boundary very quickly. Oh, it's going to hold up though. Kaelin Jackson's quick. Wide's called by the umpire and they come back for the second. So 3 runs. Harsh Mangat's got to get it right, buddy. Got to work hard at that. Your team needs you here. Oh, he goes short this time again. Akshay hits that hard into the leg side. Now Garrett coming round, does really well, stops the ball. Yeah, he just keeps it to 2 runs in the end, does Niall Garrett. Very good out there in the field. Taken some big catches in this tournament so far, but he's some good ground fielding there. Right, very close up to the boundary rope. Partnership moves on to 50 of just 35 deliveries. Dylan Henshaw doing the heavy lifting out there though. Akshay tries to go big, goes over the extra cover fielder, doesn't get all of it though. Long off comes round, keeps it to 2. Current run rate is over 9 and over. Required run rate is under 8. So trending in the right direction, our Loughborough Lightning. Hit hard again into the offside. Gideon Crichton puts his foot down once again, opting not to go with his hands. Amateur stuff out there. Allows the ball to travel over the boundary rope and it's another 4. Really good over this for Loughborough Lightning so far. Still 3 balls to come. 11 off it so far already. Better length that from Harsh, but Loughborough Lightning still managed to come through for a single and looking a little bit all too easy out there now for Loughborough Lightning. Still 79 runs needed from 62 deliveries, but plenty of batsmen still to come in and not much bowling it looks like for Harding Hurricanes at the minute. Oh, that was short. Dylan Henshaw just stopped him to block it. He could have probably put it anywhere on the leg side, but he's comfortable though. He's on 51 off 29 deliveries. Akshay very quickly moves up to 16 off 22, upping his strike rate. Another good shot that from Dylan into the offside, hit hard, but there is a fielder out there. He's quick, picks it up, but they do manage to come back for 2 runs. These boys are quick between the wickets. They're not leaving anything to chance. So it will be drinks here after 10 overs. Lathbury Lightning at 92 for 1. Dylan Henshaw 53 off his 31 deliveries. Akshay Rathmore 16 off 22. I think we all need a bit of a breather. Join us in 5 minutes for the second half of this innings and the rest of this chase.
step behind Seb to start off. That's my marker.
Well, they're back out now. Loughborough Lightning, as we said, 92 for 1 off 10 overs. They need 77 in 60 balls. Harding Hurricanes have gone to their strike bowler, Lorne Burns. He's got 2 left. He's got to bowl one of them now. He's got 1 for 11 from his 2. Akshay Rathore is on strike. 16 off 22 balls. As we know, Dylan Henshaw on the other end. He's got to his half centuries, 53 off 31 balls. In comes Lorne Burns. Starts well. Nice and quick through the air, good length. Again, Akshay just prodding forward, misses the ball again. Lorne beating the bat. Single there for Akshay. Gets himself down the non-striker's end. Watchful from Dylan. He knows Lorne's capabilities. Doesn't want to give him a chance probably. He knows there's other bowlers that he can go after. But he'll also back himself. Goes down on one knee this time. Tries to slog sweep over deep backward square leg, but don't know if he got any glove on that. We'll see what the umpire calls now. No, it's leg by, so it was some pad. There was a noise. They come through for 2 in the end, the batsman.
Come on, Kevin, get back in the circle.
Good bowling from Lorne. I like this. He's trusting himself. He's backing himself, tossing that ball in the air. You know, you probably need to get Dylan out. They stand any chance of winning this game, and that's how they got to get him out, by teasing him into a big shot, hoping for a miscue. Still got 2 balls left in the over. It's been a good over from Lorne so far.
Hello, what's the time?
Simple 1 down the ground from Dylan this time. To end the over. Good over that for Harding Hurricanes. Just pushing that required run rate up. Still 1 ball to come though. One delivery left. It is a good ball back by Lorne again. They'll come through for a bye. Don't think the batter got any bat on that. Runs called by the umpire in the end, so there was an edge on it. Kieran Ferrari again, standing up. Just quicker delivery there. So that is the end of the 11th over. 95 for 1 the score. 74 required. 54 deliveries. Akshay will be on strike. Nikhil Advani the bowler. It's Bowler's end, though, good feeling by Caelan, goes to the right end. Gets a clap from his team there. He does go to the right end, but Dylan Henshaw got a no call from his partner Akshay. Had to turn back and manages to do that comfortably in the end. Big hit that from Akshay. It's hit hard and it's hit flat and it's hit over the boundary rope. 6 runs for Akshay. That's what we've been waiting for. Nikhil Advani, he's not just going to let him bowl at him anymore. He's got to come at him. And he did on that occasion. Very well. Takes himself to 24 off 27. Oh, stumping chance as well. But something, batter's gone down. Seems to be injured. Things you don't want to see. We hope he's well. Trying to get back onto his feet quickly. Everything's happening out there now. Good from Nikhil Advani. Akshay trying to come down the wicket there. Ball skidding on. Nikhil Advani just pulling his length there slightly back and actually trying to cut it, but not getting any bat on it. Another dot ball. 3 dots and a 6 in this over so far. Down the ground once again for Akshay. Lorne Burns will clean it up. Just a single. Just a single to finish that over for Nikhil Advani, and Dylan Henshaw knocks it into the offside down to the sweeper on the boundary rope. $103 for 1 the total. 12 overs gone. Raspberry Lightning needs 66 of 48 deliveries. Should be a walk in the park really, but never know. This game is thrown up things that we haven't seen before, so stranger things have happened. Changing the bowling. Amir Mahatra starts off with slightly Gandhi ball. Fortunately there for Harding Hurricanes. Dylan Henshaw doesn't miss out. That's himself to another 4, 1 bounce this time. Fortunately, Harding Hurricanes looking short of bowlers. Still got Niall Garrett down there who can have a bowl. James Atwood left arm as well. Full toss there, no ball. That'll be a free hit to come, but it's also a 4. Easy runs this for Raspberry Lightning and Dylan Henshaw. You'll probably be looking at 3 figures. And he'll have a free hit to come to help him try and get there quicker. Lots of hands on hips now out there for Harding Hurricanes. Got to keep fighting, you never know. As I say that, 6 runs more for Dylan Henshaw. Looking easy out there now for Raspberry Lightning, the men in yellow. 15 coming off this over so far. Still 4 balls left to come. They've got to pick themselves up, Harding's Hurricane. Anything can happen. That's what they've got to believe. Still 51 runs needed. They're out here playing some cricket on a Saturday. It's good to see. Bit of energy. Henshaw has a chance to get to 3 figures. And he'll wanna. Still a long way to go for him, but he can get there. He can get there. On 67 now. Obviously missing out in the first game. Getting caught behind by young bowler Kaylin Jackson. Getting a big wicket for himself. Making sure he's not going to miss. He didn't miss out in this game. Little ramp shot down to the fielder on the boundary rope. Big throw in, 2 runs. All looking too easy now for Lathbury Lightning. Looks like they'll go on, get another win. Still pushing for that league title, fighting for it with Med Vikings. Another 4 runs there for Dylan Henshaw. Ends the over with the boundary.
I'm playing tomorrow. I'm batting.
So we've got 2 games tomorrow. We'll have obviously the all-important crunch game, I think. Med Vikings will play Lathbury Lightning, vying for a position at the top of the Dafabet GPL 2024. Looking to get into that all-important place in the ECL competition in Cartama in 2025. Lots to play for still for them. Lots of pride to play for the rest. Good use of games for a lot of the national team players going to Germany. Get some time in the middle. Whether you're batting, bowling, or even fielding, being part of a unit, and try to take something good into Germany. As we see another boundary, this time off the edge of the bat though. Lorne Burns, unfortunate there, good bowling, but soft hands though from Akshay, so ball runs down, on the 3rd man boundary. Run a ball now required, 41 of 41. Pretty sure though that batters out there will want to try and finish this earlier, try and get that run rate up, because that might, net run rate up, might come down to that at the end. These 2, Lathbury Lightning and Med Vikings, obviously the best 2 teams in the competition. Lathbury Lightning proving that once more today. Big shot, good hands that from Akshay, and it's gone all the way. It's gone into the houses. 1 bounce and into the houses. Hopefully there's no kids in the swimming pool. Please send that ball back if you will. Akshay Rathmore helps himself to another 6. It's a good shot, brilliant hands, good acceleration. Not easy to play a shot like that to Lorne Burns with the bounce and the spin, but he's managed to do that on this occasion. Takes himself to 29 of 35 of 33 balls. Partnership of 101 now, just 62 balls. Lathbury Lightning rolling on to another W, to another win. Bowlers will want to come up with a response. Take a wicket with him. Although I'm sure he's seen in his time lots of stranger things happening. He'll still be fighting, he'll still be believing. Anything can happen with a ball in his hand, but he'll need to act now. This is last over of his spell. He has 2 balls left. Can he go bang bang? 2 wickets. Dylan Henshaw says no. No chance. I'm on top and I'm staying on top. I'm not letting you in. I'm not giving you a sniff. Slight field change now, maybe. Try and tempt the batsman into something, but he's got 1 delivery left and Dylan Henshaw looks like he's put. He wants to be the man to hit the winning runs. It's a good delivery though. Bit quicker, bit more zip. Beating the bat and just a dot in the end to end the over. So Lomburns, 25 conceded for 1 wicket off his 4. He did really well with the bat, scoring 90, but it looks like his team's got to fall short today with the ball. Nikhil Advani will continue. Dylan Henshaw, 73 off 44. He'll be at the non-striker's end. Akshay, 36 off 34 deliveries. Started off very slow with a slow strike rate, but he's managed to get that up now. Playing the rotating game. Dylan Henshaw doing the heavy lifting, but nice shots from Akshay too. So under run a ball now, 34 from 36. Floated by Nikhil. Once again, Akshay Rathmore trying to play a reverse sweep this time. Feeling a bit more confident. Obviously no one. Fielder's very, very close in on that offside. Behind point. Any bat on that, he can get some runs. So will he opt to play it again? No, tries to go big down the leg side, but top edge. Falling well short of Lorne Burns, who runs in from long on. Keeps it to just 1 run, but Dylan Henshaw on strike. (27 short of his century). 33 runs needed for Lathbury. There is a chance. Hit hard into the offside. Just be 1 run straight to the fielder though. Ash Mangat in the fielding down there. Floated up, tempting the batsman. Seen those shots on a snooker table before. Straight down the ground, manages to squirm it down there for 1. Toe end of the bat. Quicker from Nikhil this time. Low full toss. Dylan wants 2, but Sloan Burns and decides against it. Probably the best option. I'm sure he wants to be there at the end, hitting the winning runs. So that ends the over. 139 on the board, loss of 1 wicket. Richard Hatchman, the man to go. 6 and over. The required run rate, 30 off 30. And looks like Harding Hurricanes want to go home even sooner because they're keeping the bowler on from before. Went for about 20 odd, but he's here again. Maybe trying to buy a wicket. Oh, hit hard into the offside again, but do we have a man out there?
Yeah, me.
Keeps it to 1. Brings Akshay back on strike. Let's try to set it on the leg side, gets enough bat on it, yes, and that's going to be another 4 runs. Or is it going to hold up? Oh, it's held up. Only 2 in the end. Only 2 in the end. Fielder does the chasing, ball does the holding up. Doesn't reach the boundary rope.
Okay, let's back in the ring. Okay, let's have a 10 in. Yes, Sammy.
Yorker length this time from Amit.
Sammy.
Top ball. Back down the leg side again. Be wide's call, but batsman run through again. Oh, they've got to run it. This time, oh, keeper came closer to try and get it, but bowler's frustrated. But he should be trying to bowl it straight, not worrying too much. He won't have to worry about that. Looking at the fielders when he should be looking at himself. Keep it on the offside, keep it in play. 3 runs. Hard hit that off the bat. It's got to be another 4 runs. Easy stuff now for Lathbury. They're dancing to another victory. Sounded good off the bat that for Akshay. Hits the ball hard, doesn't he? Started off very slow, but coming up trumps in the end. Sticking out there with the main man, Dylan Henschel, who's done the heavy lifting today for his team, both with ball and bat. Oh, it's hit him on the pads. Trying to work it around the leg side again, but no appeals. Probably just don't want it to take too long with another batter coming out. They know this game is done. Actually 6 short of his half century. Can he get there with a hit? Always tries to hit it. Big again. Loses his shape and misses the ball. Dot ball to finish the over. He needs one more big hit to get to his half century. And who are we going to see next bowling? So the young man now, Garrett, being asked to warm up and doing some kind of a stretch out there. Looks like he's standing up on a beach or something, hands behind his head. See if he comes on to bowl, but it's Kalen Jackson, the man who got Dylan Henschel out earlier today.
Let's go, Kieran.
Can he get him again?
Yeah, Amit's in the ring.
Stop, start, run up. What's he going to do? Falls short down the leg side. Dylan Henschel misses. Wide ball called by the umpire. I wouldn't like to see the extras count if I was Harding Hurricanes. I'm sure it's won't be pretty reading. Well, they're still trying to get their field placements right. We haven't given this one up yet, Harding Hurricanes, but short there. Good shot from Dylan Henschel. Can it be a catching chance? Oh, it's gone over the boundary. Sean Benjamin running across from cow corner.
I thought he got there.
Looked like he got there in first instance, but then we could see the ball going flash past him for 6. It's another maximum. Dylan Henschel won't get to his half century, to his century rather. Sorry. 82 or 49 for him. Not holding back with the young man bowling. Ruthless stuff from Lathbury Lightning. As the way it should be. Trying to chase that big net run rate. Dylan Henschel goes again. It's another 6 runs. 4 runs rather. Good stuff from him and Lathbury Lightning in general today. 156 the total. Just 160 the total. Just 9 runs needed now. Four balls still left in this over. Dylan Henschel trying to finish it. Fielder just backs away. One bounce in the end into the hands. Just one run. Catching chance probably. Everyone telling him that now, that he should be running at it. Kaelin Jackson would have had Dylan Henshaw for the second time today, but not to be. Actually, one hit away from his half century. Can he do it? Good bowling that from Kaelin. Just a single. Two balls still left in this over for the young man. The leg side was full. Again, they have a fielder out there down on the fine leg boundary. One bounce into his hands. Just another single for Lathbury. Walking over the finish line here now. One hit can do it. Can take him to his half century and finish the game. Can actually do it here. Does go big, but it's one bounce, quite hit hard, but there is a fielder out there again. One bounce into the hands. Just a single. And he'll take strike for the start of the next. And he'll have a chance to get there to his half century. He deserves it.
Harsh, go do that one on Nikki.
He's batted well today.
Nikki, go. Kaelin, go into cover.
Extremely good partnership for these two. Partnership over 100.
You want to swap with Amy, yeah?
Game ebbed and flowed through the middle. In the end, Lathbury Lightning look like they're going to be too strong. Harding Hurricanes obviously missing their skipper. Big personality behind the stumps. Very good with the gloves, and obviously opening batsman and
Offside, save one, please.
general leader. It's a big loss for them today. Now Garrett will be the bowler here. Young man starts well down the ground. Goes Akshay. Not to be a boundary though. Looks like he'll fall short of the half century as well, because Dylan Henshaw will probably want to finish this in a hit. Young man has a chance to maybe take a wicket with him. Here he comes, second delivery. It's alright. Seems disappointed with himself, but doesn't have to be. It's just a single in the end. He'll do well if he gets through this over, which is his job done for him, being called on to bowl. Just want to hit the right areas. See if he can take a wicket with him. Be a good name, good scout to have, either of these two. He's bowling at Akshay now. Just drifting down the offside too much. A bit too much. It's called a no ball by the umpire, and this could be the end of the game. Right here. Akshay on 47. Can I bring you a bit of entertainment? Can he get to his 50? 2 runs needed. 3 for his half century, and he's done it with a 6. Yes, he has. It's the maximum, and it's the end of the game. Lathbury Lightning finish this game comfortably in the end. 15 balls to spare, 9 wickets in hand. Comfortable win, 2-2 for them today. Vying for the title. It all goes down to the last weekend. It's been a good day of cricket. 2 more games tomorrow. Med Vikings have 2 games. Crunch game against Lathbury Lightning, first up. Starts at 2 o'clock. And then the second game starting at 6 p.m. against the Harding Hurricanes. 2 very big games for Med Vikings. 2 games they need to win. they want to keep pushing for that important position at the top of the league. I hope you've enjoyed today's cricket and can join us tomorrow for the 2 games mentioned. Thanks, and please like and subscribe. Good night.